he has the authority to tell anybody what to do. But I'm trying to explain it to him peacefully that it's going to come down on the department, and they ignored it.
Right, like you're doing right now.
And you guys are kind of ignoring it. You get what I'm saying?
I wasn't ever ignoring it. I just wanted to let you know that I wasn't just making stuff up, that I did make phone calls. So that's all I was trying to let you know.
I understand. He had already told me that you was on the phone with him.
Right. Yeah. I wasn't trying to blow smoke up your rear end or anything like that.
I feel you.
Make sure.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. But like I said, at the end of the day, Deputy, you got an oath to uphold, man. You know how you'll make your department look, man, if you did the right thing today. And then I said, maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know that we have a right to record in public. Maybe you don't. And if you don't, then that would make sense. But if you do know, and you're still trying to, enforce their feelings, man, that's disgusting. I'm just being perfectly honest.
It is very disgusting that they're enforcing feelings and someone else's policy over the law that in the oath that they uphold.
You ready to go? What, you ready to go have some lunch or something, right? Or you ready to hit Arby's up or something, man? That's your favorite, huh? You right now, you're thinking about your favorite restaurant. You didn't even pay attention to what's going on. Too much, huh? Too much carbs. Okay. So we're just still waiting for the sergeant to come out, man. We'll see what's going on, man. We'll go from there, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned.
Hey, man, everybody stop what they're doing and give a big salute to the Inspector General in the chat. We got the Inspector General of the Tether Task Force in the chat. We got the enemy public. Brother Nasser is in the building. Shout out to my brother Nasser. Make sure y'all show some love. Share this live stream. This is your brother Aboriginal Power. This is Tether Task Force TV.
Man, call me, sir. They've been asking me the same question all day.
We got Sergeant in here.
How you doing, man? What's your name?
Man,
so if you don't know how to count the rank, you can just look at the bars that's on the side of their uniform. It indicates their ranking. So 3 stripes obviously is sergeant, and sometimes 3 stripes, three of them is major. Okay.
Call me, sir. They've been asking me the same question all day. It
depends on whether it's city or county. In this particular case, this is county police.
Like Mike.
See, y'all got to know y'all game, man.
Bill Bob.
You know what? Just call me great guy, because I am one. I am one.
I thought you said Greg for a second.
Oh no. Thing is, right, Sarge. Obviously, they've informed you on everything that's been going on today in terms of me being here. So we're now we're at the point of have official business.
Let's see if they're going to uphold my boy rights. So can y'all? I give y'all $1 if y'all can pronounce this name right here.
I am one.
I am one. I thought you said Greg for a second.
Oh no. Thing is, right, Sarge. Obviously, they've informed you on everything that's been going on today in terms of me being here. So we're now we're at the point of have official business at this entity, which is a public entity. Mm-hmm. I've made no efforts to go inside anything restricted, just stand in publicly accessible areas, kind of like this hallway and the lobby inside of there. I need to fill out a public records request form, which I'm getting ready to do. But my rights are seeming like they're getting ready to be infringed upon. And I don't want the sheriff's office to aid this entity in doing so. I know exactly what I'm doing. I do this all over the country. I'm just trying to come to some type of, solution where my rights won't be trampled upon.
Mm-hmm. And you understand why you can't record in that area, right?
I don't understand.
Okay. It is a area where there is sensitive information and other people's health information. Okay. And that's why it's not able to be recorded in there, because you are infringing on their rights.
So,
which you cannot do legally, correct?
Infringe on someone's right?
He's absolutely, totally incorrect. The sergeant don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Excuse my language. He's totally incorrect. And obviously from that particular answer, he's going to be willing to aiding and assisting them on violating TTA's rights, okay?
A area where there's sensitive information and other people's health information. Okay. And that's why it's not able to be recorded in there, because you are infringing on their rights.
So,
which you cannot do legally, correct?
Infringe on someone's right?
You can't record their information.
And that's not what I will do. And that's not what I was doing.
That's why they have it there, because there is information out. Did you? I don't know.
Right.
You'd have to tell me, did you?
Of course not.
So That's why they ask you to not record in there.
Right.
And when they ask you to leave while you're recording in there, that is something you need to do.
Okay, so my thing is, if they have private and sensitive information,
they can't ask you to stop recording because it's a constitutionally protected thing, especially when you're in public. An officer like him cannot convert a constitutionally protected activity into a crime. You just can't do it. Okay? You just can't do it. And like I said, ALCU versus Alvarez states that citizens can record government and public officials in the course of their duties. He's there to fill out a FOIA, a Freedom of Information Act, which is another right that is ensured. Okay? So now in this particular case, they will be violating several different rights.
Supreme Court has already ruled that there's no expectation to privacy in public. So they will have to create their privacy. Standing in the lobby is an open lobby to the public. Anything behind those doors is private. If I went back there and recorded someone's room, then I'm in the wrong.
Well,
But
what I
not
was
in that
told
lobby.
is you stuck your camera through a window that was private area, and that infringes upon that.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You never stuck your shit through a window. They just made it up.
I'm just telling you what I was told.
Yeah,
So
I've been
that's where
standing
we're
in
at.
public accessible areas the entire time. But my thing is, I've got to go back in there because I have official business.
Mhm.
When I fill out my public records request form and get a copy from the young lady that's been helping me all day,
Mhm.
I'm still going to be recording because I have a right to do it.
So I'm going to tell you this, like we said before, you can't go through the door and record. Okay. If you do that, I agree with them. You will be arrested
For what? What crime?
for trespassing where you're not allowed to.
So trespassing is a
They're telling
secondary
you
crime.
you may not go in there while recording. Okay.
You just trespass someone when they're not committing a crime. So if you're in a public place and you're not doing anything illegal, they can't just trespass you minus a crime. So in order for them to trespass him, he has to commit a crime. And recording is not a crime. You cannot convert a constitutionally protected activity into a crime. What part of this damn sergeant not getting?
I know that, but I'm saying trespassing is a secondary crime. What's the first one?
It's not a secondary crime. I can arrest you based solely
Body bag, got his ass. He just body bagged him with the question.
for trespassing where you're not allowed to.
So trespassing is a
They're telling
secondary
you you
crime.
may not go in there while recording. Okay.
I know that, but I'm saying trespassing is a secondary crime. What's the first one?
It's not a secondary crime. I can arrest you based solely on trespassing, sir.
Not for minus a crime. You can't. Not on public property. On private property, you can. Not public property. I would have to commit a crime.
They have the right to tell you to leave.
Not for
if you
not
don't
for
follow
not for not for exercising rights. Sorry.
Not because they have a feelings towards something. He's not breaking the law. So if somebody walked in this office and they be like, man, I don't like this guy's beard. You got to leave, sir, because I don't like your beard. Just because they don't like something don't mean that he don't have the right to have that on his person or be that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't do that. You know, this ain't the 1940s where no Negroes are allowed in here. You understand?
You're wrong.
It's the fact
Respectfully.
that you're infringing on others.
I'm not though. And you guys swore to uphold
But
the
see,
Constitution.
That is your word versus their word, right?
Listen, I
Because
don't
that's
think.
what they tell me and you tell me differently. So I can't tell you if you are infringing on somebody's rights unless I go there and investigate it. I don't know.
Obstructing is a physical act, M. Davis. You can't obstruct by going into somewhere that's a public place. You can't be obstructed from a public place because you have something that they don't like. That's called prejudice. And prejudice is against someone practicing their constitutionally protected activities is breaking the law all the way around the board. When I say all the way around the board, all the way around the board. Okay, the officer is breaking the law, but listen, it's okay because when they get in front of a judge and the judge asks them, "Why did you violate his constitutionally protected activities?" They're not going to have a reason why. The judge is going to take away their qualified immunity.
Listen, I
Because
don't
that's
think,
what they tell me and you tell me differently. So I can't tell you if you are infringing on somebody's rights unless I go in there and investigate it. I don't know. But the reason they have it posted is so you don't.
okay, so just like they have another sign posted at the front of this building about a gun.
Mhm.
If you bring a gun in here, they're not pertaining to you guys, but if I brought a gun in here, I'll be in violation of that statute.
Correct.
There's no statutes or laws connected to that sign. It's not enforceable by law, sir. You get what I'm saying? It's not enforceable. You swore an oath, right? Why are you guys are not upholding my rights today?
Nobody has
That's a fact. That's a good question. Sergeant don't have an answer for it.
Law, sir. You get what I'm saying? It's not enforceable. You swore an oath, right? Why are you guys are not upholding my rights today?
nobody has done anything to
Well, I'm being
trample
threatened.
on your rights.
I'm
at
being
this point.
threatened with arrest if I continue to exercise my rights, and you're doing it on camera.
There's the sign. No public access. So if you go back through at this point while recording, you will be arrested. Do you understand?
So I can't do this then. So I can't.
You can go back in there, not while recording.
That's not what that sign say though, sir.
Right up to the front desk with it. They'll take care of you.
I gotta go back in there, man.
They'll take care of you.
No. Well, that's behavioral health as well.
The front desk ladies can get you anything they need. Anything you need, excuse me.
Man, I got
But
sorry.
at that point, if that's what they're requesting, they have the right to do that. Just like you have the right to record in the lobby, man.
That's exactly right. So if I have a right, then why y'all trampling on them today?
You're fine out here. Nobody said a word about you out
Fine
here.
inside of there. That's public
Not
property.
anymore.
Why not?
They just posted and said you can't.
You can't do that, sorry. Sorry, you know what that sign? That has to be it has to be like goes up to a committee and everything. You can't just post something today because then that's discrimination against the camera, sir. We're talking about rights at this
You
point.
can't be discriminatory. That's discrimination.
Guys are law enforcement. You're supposed to be enforcing the law right now.
Mhm.
But you're trying to infringe and aid them in infringing. So you should. Yeah, can y'all call another commander? I need
No,
to speak to somebody of a higher authority.
Man.
I got.
You got to talk to somebody because he don't know shit.
But you're trying to infringe and aid them in infringing. So you should. Yeah, can y'all call another commander? I need
No,
to speak
sir.
to somebody of a higher authority.
Sorry, man.
I got to.
Sorry.
So you're not going to do it. You're not going to call someone, even though that's part of your policy to do so.
If you want to call the sheriff's department and speak to somebody, you're more than welcome to.
No, I'm just
I will
asking for
happily
someone
write
to be
down the-
dispatched.
I will happily write down the information for you, and you can call anybody you want up there.
No, I don't want to call them. I just want someone to be dispatched here, someone with a higher authority that can help me
I'm the
rectify
only
these
one on
violations.
patrol today that is the higher authority.
No captains, no commanders, or anything. So if
I
I
have
went,
no idea if they're available.
Well, can you
but they
see?
don't work patrol.
can you see?
So you can call them and try to arrange a time to talk with them. Absolutely.
Well, I'm here now. I got a business to conduct. If
He don't want to see because he know once that commander come down there, that's his ass.
I'm being threatened with arrest today, so I need someone here to help rectify that.
Hey, I'm sorry about the ass, but listen, on a scale 1 to 10, what do you think about my brother Tyler Terminator and him holding this down? What do you think about this? Y'all let me know.
Do you have any other questions for me?
Yeah, because I would love a commander to come here to help me.
Okay. Do you have any questions I can answer that I haven't given you an answer to?
Well, this is what we're going to do. I'm glad you brought it up like that. We're just going to be done with this like this.
I don't want to
feel-
beat around the bush. That's all.
we're going to be direct. It's going to be beautiful. If I can fill out the rest of this, right?
Yeah.
But if I go back in there and turn it in and exercise my right to record, I'll be arrested.
That's where they're at. Yeah, man.
Now I'm asking.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
So I'm okay. We got it documented that you're admitting on camera that you will arrest me for exercising a right. Like I told these officers, you're going to wind up in front of a judge at a deposition, and you're going to have to give an account on why did you infringe on my rights today. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
I understand y'all tough about it today because it's today, and we're not there yet. But your guys' mannerisms will change in front of your honor.
It goes both ways, right?
I'm gonna be all good. I know exactly what I'm doing. I got over 300 videos of the same stuff. I've been through this. I've been illegally trespassing before, and we go all the way up to the chain of
So
stuff.
can I ask you a question then?
For sure.
So why do you keep doing it? What's the what do you like? What are we trying to do? Like, what's the goal here?
So it's about education. At the end of the day, it's about educating people that don't know they have these rights. Some people don't know. Some people do.
Sure.
Some sheriff departments and police officers come out and honor their oath. Some don't. Some come enforce feelings. Some come enforce the law. It's good and bad and everything, man.
Well, hey,
We was wishing and praying. That wasn't it for Rocky
whether
County.
you're getting your food at McDonald's or you're going to the doctor and everything in between, you have good and bad workers, right?
You do. These officers just bringing up how some people, when they come encounter with y'all with these, cuss you guys out. You know, I understand. I don't do that. So, but
How do we cuss you out, man?
no, y'all didn't cuss me out either. But y'all didn't honor the oath today, though. I'm going to be perfectly honest. You didn't honor the oath
Sorry
today.
you feel that way?
It's true.
Do you want any phone numbers to try to call?
No,
I'll
you know,
happily provide those to you.
no, it's cool. What I'll do is I'll go to the Rock County Sheriff. Is it closed?
10, 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes? Okay.
Yeah. Construction going on, so it takes a little time to get up.
Give or take. Okay, cool. No, so I'll just go to the Sheriff's Department and just file complaints, and then we'll just go from there like I always do.
Sounds good, man.
All
Do
right.
you know how to get there? Do you need the
Oh,
address?
yeah. No, I'm GPS. I know it's probably right up the street somewhere. For sure.
Offer if I can help.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
All right, man.
All right.
Be safe.
For sure. You guys too. So that's how that cookie's gonna crumble today, man. The sergeant came and he wasn't of no help. All four of these officers obviously didn't honor their oath today, which is cool. And see, it's all about chess moves, man. It's all about chess moves. That's why you ask certain questions. That's why you ask certain questions directly while they're on camera. That way, it won't be a denial once they do get in front of Your Honor, because it's clearly a violation, man. You know, maybe like I said, we go through this all the time where they, you know, sometimes they violate our rights, man. Like I say, it's a cocky thing. You know, it's a cocky thing that they go through until they. But we're there right at the end, man. We're there right at the end. We'll see. Matter of fact, we'll see if one of these guys got the CAD number. Excuse me, deputy. Hey, dude, one of you guys, if you guys can just jot down the CAD number for me, like the call for service number. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Get the CAD number right quick, man. Then we're gonna head over to the Rock County Sheriff's Department, man, and put in a complaint. You know, y'all know we follow up right away, man. So y'all stay tuned.
Can you read that?
Yeah, but you got the doctor's signature, right? All right, man. I'll see you guys, man. Appreciate it. Yep. Yeah, we got the CAD number, TTA family, man. Go head over here, man. They pulled up 4 deep, man. Go head over here. And then even corporate counsel. Oh, man, we gonna narrate at the end. Y'all stay tuned. See, TTA family, they still here, man. We on our way, though, to the Rock County Sheriff's Department. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Look, TTA family, they following us. They see what vehicle we got in, but it's all good, though. Because it's from Enterprise Rental. Yeah, they right behind us. Yeah, come on, keep it. Oh, he jumped in the other lane. Yeah, he jumped in the other lane. It's all good, man. We still on our way, man. Y'all stay tuned. Yeah, TTA family. So y'all already
had to file the correct charges. That's what you do. You don't let them slide. You go down there immediately.
Back to them shortly. No, we y'all know how it is. Y'all know me. Y'all know I come follow up right away. So we're finna go ahead and see, man. Y'all stay tuned. Hello. Yes, I need to speak with someone of a high authority, someone high, a sergeant.
Is that camera on?
I can barely.
Do you have your camera on?
Yeah.
Can you turn it off? I don't like to be recorded.
Yeah, well, I understand, but I have to.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh, my living God, man. Boy, can you... Whew, we at the Sheriff's Department, and it's still a problem. What's going on with Rock County, Wisconsin, man? Is the whole county tyrannical or what? Oh, my living God. Y'all stay tuned, TTA family. So we're right here waiting on her still, TTA family. She's back there obviously talking to someone. Not entirely sure who. But now she works for the Sheriff's Department. She absolutely no recording. There's no expectation to privacy in public. But like I say, man, the whole Rock County might be tyrannical, man. You know, it's weird. So she walked. I'm looking at that mirror right there. I was able to see her walk.
We have got to the point where literally
Sorry
anybody
about
can
the
build a
ass,
fully
man.
working
Sorry
app
about the
without
ass.
knowing how to
Hold on.
code.
We gotta get
This
to
is
the
Base
rest of this.
44.
Hold on, my brother.
This is a
We got
first look at the
one more
current
video from
industry-leading
too.
AI
One more
app.
video from him, but let's get through this one.
And kind of sit down at one of those desks that's inside the cubicle. If you guys can see her right there to the bottom left, she has sat down at that desk, hasn't returned to her post. So we're gonna see, man. We're definitely gonna see. So you guys stay tuned, man. So were you able to go get one?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, can you?
They're not gonna come.
Why not? I need some assistance. I need help
With what?
speaking to a higher authority. I
In
come
regards to, I
I'm
have
anx-
to give them a purpose.
in regards to a complaint that I need to file.
There are complaint forms on the, in the kiosk out there.
Okay, that's cool. But I still need to speak to someone about what my rights being violated today.
How are your rights violated?
They were violated in a numerous of different ways by 4 different deputies. That's why I need to speak to his authority so I can put them on notice of what just occurred.
If you fill out that form, I'll make sure it gets taken care of.
So you're not going to ask for a commander to come speak to a member of the public, and I'm asking you to.
No,
Why not?
because they're not available. They're doing their duty.
They're doing their duty. Oh. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll try to call one and we'll go from there. Because obviously she don't want to be of a help. They're doing their duty. What it was is I can tell when she was back there speaking to someone about us recording her, she's probably salted in a peanut that whoever was in that back room must have told her he's good to go. That's why she didn't bring it up again, obviously. Now she don't want to call the commander, but what we're going to do is just try to call from our other phone to see if we could get someone dispatched here. And then we'll go from there. We'll fill out the complaint. And she said her complaint form's over here, and then we'll get a copy of it, and we'll be able to go from there. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. So yeah, TTA family. Well, yeah, we spoke to dispatch, man. And I don't know, they looked like somebody right there. Not entirely sure. But they claim no one's there to speak to us. You know, no one's available to be dispatched to this location. However, I think that's a bunch of you know what. But see if this young man is. See something right quick. I thought he was gonna come out that door right there, but it's all good, man. Still ain't gonna deter us away from filing this complaint. There go a deputy right there. There's so another young lady came in with the first lady right here at the desk. So it's 2 ladies back there, as you guys can see. The glare is kind of on there. Let me see if we come right here. The shorter guy right there is a deputy. They're walking to the back. So, like I said, man, we're still gonna file our complaint, man, regardless, and put it in. So if they're trying to be evasive, they definitely gonna have to respond to this complaint. So it is what it is, man. Y'all stay tuned. If I can just get a copy of my complaint, we'll be good to go.
Sure. Let me just fill out my assumption.
Yeah, GTA family, so they can be evasive all they want today. They have to answer to this complaint, so it is what it is. Y'all already know. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. All right.
Thank you.
Yep, thanks. So from the top, TTA family, from the
So what y'all think, man? How y'all rating my boy, man? How y'all rating my boy live interaction with the police? He's one of the best to do this, though. We're gonna get into another one in particular. We're gonna get into another one. I think we can get into. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Hit those like buttons if you like me reacting to these First Amendment audits and other police encounters, where they're forced to uphold the rights of our people. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole
Today I'm going to make a beat. We're going to Output's new plugin co-producer.
Listen,
Play
we got more to
the
get
beat.
into. Let's get into some more of this Tyrant Terminator. Like I said, he's one of the best to do this. So we're going to
Zaxby's fingers and wings and lemon pepper.
y'all smack that like button.
Video.
Oh, yeah, man, y'all can also still support the channel if you want to. You're not obligated.
Do you currently receive government benefits such as Medicaid, SNAP food stamps, SF?
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and rock it out. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it.
I don't really want to answer those questions. I just need the paperwork.
Hold on just a second. Let me run it back. Real quick.
Yes, I'm here to collect some documents and a couple of FOIA requests.